Good morning. Here I am with my favorite co-pilot, Chelsea. It's an early Friday morning, 7:40, and we're on our way to Oxnard, California. We're going to go down and visit our brother-in-law and our niece and two nephews.
Birthday party!
Birthday party, yep. Spoiler alert, she won't see this video until after she gets her present, so she won't know about it. But anyway, should be a nice trip to Oxnard. Some high clouds, and we got headwinds, pretty stiff headwinds, so it's probably going to be close to a 4-hour flight. But company's perfect, and it should be smooth, and so I can spend 4 hours in the plane with Chelsea. She'll tell me stories and make me laugh the whole way.
He has to say that.
It's true, I do have to say that. Anyway, welcome along, and we're going to go ahead and fire it up and get things kicked off. Good prop. A little bit of a rough start, but there we go. Good RPMs, good oil pressure. Everything's looking good. Let's grab our weather.
On contact device, Chef Juliet.
Juliet.
Medford Airport information, Juliet. 1353 observation. Wind calm, visibility 10, sky clear. Temperature 900, dew point 4, altimeter 3003. Expect a visual approach, landing runway 32. Runway 32 in use. Flow for SeaTac and San Francisco airports. On contact device, Chef Juliet.
All right, we've got Juliet. We'll have you come back with us probably after our run-up. Medford Tower, experimental Sling 3755 Golf is holding short at Alpha 1.
Sling 3755 Golf, Medford Tower, make left downwind departure, runway 32, clear for takeoff.
32, clear for takeoff, and left downwind departure, 55 Golf. Yeah, so he did tell somebody to enter the right downwind, so they must be up that way. So he's bringing somebody in on the right downwind. That's why he instructed me specifically on my downwind departure.
To go to the left?
Correct.
Because you usually go to the right.
Left is normal, but he just wanted to make sure that's what I was going to do. All right, we're clear on final. We're clear on the left. 32 is on the runway. Here we go. Takeoff power is set, airspeed's alive, engine gauges are all green. There's 55, here we go.
That's Tower, flight 19 and 78, midfield, right downwind.
I see him.
You got that
flight
traffic?
1978, runway 32, clear to land.
Runway 32,
There he is.
clear to land, and flight 1978.
We are now parallel.
Yep, I see him.
Attention aircraft information, kilo current, Medford altimeter 3004.
It's a jet of sorts.
Yeah, that's that ambulance flight. Alright, there's 500 feet. Parachute's available. And our left downwind.
Thank you for letting me know that.
Just
You don't
wanted
usually
to
say
know.
that. I'm not sure if I like
thought
that
that
addition.
might warm your heart. No?
Not
so
sure.
much?
Well, you know. Pretty morning.
Yeah, it's a beautiful morning. All right, here we are at 17,500 feet.
Flight 1984, descend maintain 7,000.
Descend maintain 7,000.
At 137 knots.
Experimental 55 Golf, contact Oakland Center 132.2.
132.2, 55 Golf. Oakland Center, experimental Sling 3755 Golf, level 17,500.
Experimental 3755 Golf, Oakland Center, the red bluff altimeter 3001.
3001, 55 Golf. So, we just passed Shasta. In fact, I don't know if you can see it, but Shasta's just off the back of my left wingtip. And coming up on Redding, it's indicating that we're about 3.5 hours from Oxnard, so that sounds about right. Settling in for about a 4-hour flight. We've got an 18-knot headwind, and so that's going to keep things slow, but like I said, just enjoyable. It's beautiful. I get to hang out with Chelsea, although I think she's probably going to be turning on her audio book soon. I can't always tell because she just stops talking for a while, and then when I start talking to her, I realize she's listening.
Just
yes,
a minute.
Exactly. Anyway, very pleasant trip. Welcome along.
All right, here we go.
Here we go. Chelsea's going to make her check-in radio call with approach.
I just pushed this button.
Yep.
4918, contact
not now.
Capital
Force.
5.7.
Give it a second.
257, thanks, Southwest 4918, we'll see you.
How you go?
I'm going to forget everything. Now?
Yep.
Approach Sling 3755 Golf, level 17,500.
3755 Golf, NorCal approach, roger, the altimeter is 3003.
3003, 755 Golf.
November 55 Golf, think you're set time there, verify your destination and type aircraft.
Destination Oxnard, and we're Sierra Lima Golf 4 Slant Golf, 55 Golf.
Of course.
I know.
It's because I sounded like a noob.
No,
No,
they just wanted to make sure because we're going into busy traffic. All right, nice check-in from Chelsea.
Whatever.
But then they threw her for a loop. I know, she wasn't ready for questions. All she wanted was an
I've
altimeter
been
read.
rehearsing for hours.
That's all right. We'll
I
get
don't
her
really
on the
even
next time,
care
too.
to do that. I just do it to entertain you.
I know, it is entertaining for me. I thought she did great. You did great, Chelsea.
November 901 Charlie, traffic 10 o'clock, 8 miles, southeastbound altitude indicates 9,500.
Quickly.
Looking for the traffic, now traffic.
I'm at pieces.
All right, Chelsea's going to do a check-in for us. She's all hyped up listening to her music right now. So you're going to call up approach, Chelsea. We're ready when you are.
Here we go. Okay. Approach Sling 3755 Golf, level 17,500.
Number 3755 Golf, NorCal approach, Western Sacramento altimeter 3003.
3003, 55 Golf. I sound like such
That
a
was
noob.
awesome.
Awesome.
So good.
17,500.
500.
That's like such a weird way.
I know.
I'd be better off saying my numbers in Spanish.
Experimental 55 Golf, contact point Magoo approach 124.7 at State Park.
124.7, 55 Golf. Thanks for your help. Approach experimental Sling 3755 Golf, descending into Oxnard with Lima.
Experimental 3755 Golf, Winger approach, roger, altimeter 3006.
3006, 55 Golf.
Well, we couldn't have planned the marine layer any better.
Nope, indeed. All right, lights, pumps, fullest fuel. We're in good shape.
Lights,
Seatbelts on?
camera, and smile.
Action.
Oh, that's Taylor Swift. Lights, camera, and smile.
You okay?
Yeah.
Experimental 55 Golf, contact Oxnard Tower 134.95.
134.905, 55 Golf. Oxnard Tower, experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 5.5 to the northwest with Lima.
Sling 55 Golf, Oxnard Tower, right traffic, runway 25.
Right traffic, 25, 55 Golf.
Sling 55 Golf, amend that. Turn southbound, fly offshore southbound at above 1,500, plan to enter left traffic for runway 25.
Southbound, and I'll enter left traffic for 25, 55 Golf. All right, so he told us to hang out at 15,000, and we're going to go around and enter left traffic instead of right traffic.
Is that a surprise to you?
Everything's a surprise to me, but you don't like it when I act surprised.
I could tell it was
All
a
right,
surprise.
so get some video of us flying over those clouds and the marine layer on the ocean. That's kind of cool. And then we're going to come right in over the beach.
My camera's pretty jacked up.
I know.
So
But that's what we got.
flight following contact point, we approach on 124.7.
2470, we'll see you guys in a bit. 577.
Yeah.
Why do you think we're having to do this?
It's because of all this traffic.
Oh, yeah.
There's a bunch of people on the right-hand side, right-hand traffic.
Cessna 172 at the Pop, Oxnard Tower, right turn approved. Cessna heads a right turn also, runway 25 cleared for takeoff.
Oxnard Tower, right, ready for takeoff, clear for takeoff. 172, bye-bye.
Sounds like they're doing some training there.
Yeah. Really pretty.
Yeah, it is. It's beautiful.
We're at outer marker 20 Alpha.
Twin Star 20 Alpha, thank you. Runway 25 cleared to land.
Land runway 25 20 Alpha.
Cessna 16 Foxtrot Tango, continue downwind number 2, you're following a twin Diamond Star 3-mile final. I'll point them out when they get closer.
Number 2, following Diamond, 6 Foxtrot Tango, runway 25.
Sling 55 Golf, you can start a left turn now to enter left traffic for runway 25, cancel altitude restriction.
Left turn for left traffic, 25, 55 Golf.
Cessna 16 Foxtrot Tango, traffic following just be coming off your right side on final at 600 feet.
Traffic in Celia, 6 Foxtrot Tango.
6 Foxtrot Tango number 2, runway 25, cleared touch and go.
Number 2, clear touch and go, runway 25, 6 Foxtrot Tango.
Cessna 80616, if you wish flight following contact point, we approach on 124.7.
24.7, see you in a little bit, have a good day, 616.
Wind check.
Wind 250 at 8.
Perfect. 250 at 8, and we're on runway 25.
Sling 55 Golf, number 2 now, you're following the Cessna on a 1.5 mile, final runway 25, cleared to land.
Number 2 behind the Cessna, 25, cleared to land, 55 Golf.
Sling 55 Golf, traffic following on real short final.
Traffic inside, 55 Golf, I'm turning base.
Thank you.
$500.
Oxnard information, Mike is now current altimeter 3005.
Oxnard Tower, Navy Echo 702 is 7 miles to the east of the transit airspace.
I'm sorry, say your call sign again for the transit.
Boy, we were going slow by the time we got there because we had so much headwind.
Navy Echo
Hi, you did
702,
great.
Oxnard Tower, transition approved,
thanks.
Oxnard altimeter 300.
All right, so looks like we're about ready to go back. 55 Golf still all tucked away. Got a little marine layer here. Not sure if it's going to burn off in time for our departure. If so, we'll get a 0.1 of IFR today because it's just a pretty thin layer. But we'll get going here after I get the plane all ready to roll. Oxnard ground experimental Sling 3755 Golf is at Golden West with information echo, looking to get IFR, VFR on top, departure to the north.
Sling 3755 Golf, Oxnard ground, clearance on request, and what's your identifier?
Sierra Lima Golf 4, slant golf.
All right, clearance on request, to be just a moment.
Ready to copy, 55 Golf.
Sling 3755 Golf is cleared to the Camarillo VOR, fly heading 255 for vectors. Climb to and report reaching VFR on top, if not on top at 4,000, maintain 4,000 and advise. Point Magoo departure frequency will be 124.7, squawk 4654.
All right, Sling TSI 3755 Golf is cleared Camarillo VOR. Fly heading 255, then vectors, VFR, vectors until I notify VFR on top. If not VFR on top by 4,000, we'll notify departure frequency 124.7 and 4654 on the squawk, 55 Golf.
Sling 3755 Golf, readback is correct, advise ready for taxi.
We'll advise 55 Golf. All right, Jules. We got
You
our
got
clearance.
it all back.
Yep.
Nice little writing pad you got there.
Thank you. Blaze Grubbs gave me that idea, and I love it. It's much easier and more accessible than my iPad.
It also makes you feel like a kid.
It does kind of make me feel like a kid. All right, so we're cleared to Camarillo VOR, runway heading 255, and then he may vector us. We're cleared to 4,000 or VFR on top, that's 1,000 feet above the marine layer. Departure frequency 124.7, loaded up, and 4654 transponder. All right, we're all set. Oxnard ground, Sling 3755 Golf is ready to taxi.
Sling 3755 Golf, Oxnard ground. Verify you have information echo.
Affirm, we have information echo.
Sling 55 Golf, thank you. Runway 25, taxi via Alpha Alpha 1.
25 via Alpha to Alpha 155 Golf.
Can you see okay?
Yep. All right, this will be Chelsea's first time going into clouds in our little Sling.
In the little Sling.
Yes, she's done it in the big planes. Oxnard Tower, Sling 3755 Golf is holding short at Alpha 1.
Sling 3755 Golf, Oxnard Tower, hold short, runway 25.
Holding short, runway 2555 Golf.
Someone coming?
So it's an IFR clearance still.
As we have to wait for a certain time.
Yep. Well, he's got to wait until there might be traffic
Sling
out there.
3755 Golf, runway 25, cleared for takeoff.
25, clear for takeoff, 55 Golf.
I'm going to button up so you can concentrate.
Yeah, it's not a bad idea. All right, we are clear on final. Clear to the left. 25 has been verified. Here comes full takeoff power. Takeoff power is set. Airspeed's alive, engine gauges are green. And there's 55, we'll rotate. Searching for 90.
Oxnard Tower, Skyline 5020 Alpha, ILS 25, full stop.
Says 5020 Alpha, Oxnard Tower, runway 25, cleared to land.
Clear to land 2520 Alpha.
Sling 55 Golf, contact Point Magoo departure, take care.
Over to Point Magoo, 55 Golf. Thanks for your help. Departure experimental Sling 3755 Golf is just departed Oxnard, runway heading.
3755 Golf, Magoo approach your radar contact, climb and maintain 4,000, report on top.
Climb maintain 4,000, we'll report on top, 55 Golf.
55 Golf, what's the intention once you get on top?
We're departing to the north, would like to pick up flight following to Medford, Mike Foxtrot Romeo.
What's your altitude request and route?
16,500, 55 Golf.
Roger.
How about that?
We made it! I like this part.
This part's amazing, isn't it?
Yeah. It's a beautiful day. Looking for something fun to do. Oh. Nice work.
Thanks, Chelsea. Departure, Sling 3755 Golf is on top.
55 Golf, Roger, report IFR cancellation.
We'll go ahead and cancel and go direct Medford, 55 Golf.
55 Golf, IFR cancellation, receive visual navigation, maintain VFR. What's your on-course heading, basically?
1 moment, 55 Golf. 329, 55 Golf.
55 Golf, roger that. And change to my frequency, 12865.
12865, 55 Golf. Approach experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 2.8 climbing, 16,500.
3755 Golf, blue approach, got you on clear, altimeter 3006.
3006, 55 Golf. Center experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 7.2 climbing, 16,500.
Number 3755 Golf, LA Center, the Santa Barbara altimeter 3004.
3004, 55 Golf.
Of course, Oxnard was wonderful, but I have to say that the people were more fun to be with than the city.
Yes. Oxnard that was my first time ever to Oxnard.
It reminded me of a town where I lived part of my life in the Central Valley of California. That's what if there wasn't a coastline, it was a lot like that.
Yeah, because there was a lot of agriculture around there.
Yes.
I was actually surprised how much agriculture there was.
But they had a great little spot right there on the beach. We had a beautiful sunset walk all the way down to the jetty down there, where they built that jetty based on a ship that
after
kind of went kaput.
Lima Hotel
That's right.
Sierra,
It was,
Victor 459, CLV Victor 23, Mike Zulu Bravo direct, 60 Magellan.
1970, it broke loose of its moorings, a 500-foot luxury ship, and got swamped there. And so they just built the jetty kind of around the ship and filled the ship up with cement and rocks, and it's basically a wave break there. The La Junelle, I believe it was called. La Junelle.
La Junelle, huh?
Yep. So that was kind of cool. A beautiful walk on along the beach with the kiddos. We got to play some games with them. What was the bottle game we were playing with them?
Well,
yeah, you got a fat lip from it. Chelsea knows.
Don't look too closely at my face. I've got a big fat lip because there were these huge cargo ships. I'm going to explain this because it's called Bottle Bash, and it's with a frisbee in a bottle and a stick. And you have to throw the frisbee to hit the stick and knock the bottle off. And you can either catch the frisbee or the bottle to get points for your team if you're on the receiving end of the frisbee. But they were telling me about these huge cargo ships that were coming out, and they carry 900 automobiles. No, 9,000?
9,000. Almost 10,000. Well, no, that's what I said to Chad. I'm like, well, I would have believed 900, but
okay, we got to fact check that.
He said it was like 9,500, which to me seems ridiculous. And these were Hyundais coming from South Korea.
Sure. So I turn around to look at this enormous cargo ship because we're close based on where the house is and where the ships are going by. So they are quite large. I'd say even larger than some cruise ships. And I turn back around and my 7-year-old nephew had just launched a Frisbee. And I only had, I don't know, I think I had enough time to shut my eyes, and it hit me right smack in the face.
Yes.
First injury of the weekend.
Yep.
I'm going to say first and only injury.
I don't think you got injured otherwise, which was nice.
Yeah.
Chelsea tends to, when we travel, she tends to go all out, and she faces injuries pretty quickly. Usually,
They're minor.
yeah, well, for the most part. Some of them not so much.
You gotta live.
Anyway, we walked along the beach. What was really nice was we went and visited a little town called Solvang.
Well, we'd been there once before.
Back when Chelsea and I were dating, we took a trip to Solvang, so that was 33
Yeah, for the record,
years
I was
ago.
19, Jason was 20.
Earl?
21.
That's right, I was 21. Yeah, I'm 54,
And now, look.
so it was 33 years ago.
Yeah, we're old
Do the math.
and wrinkly.
Yep. Oh, so here's the cool part. There's the road to Solvang right there. I'm going to get video
I got a
of
picture
it.
of the dam
Okay.
a little bit earlier.
So this is the road to Solvang, and it goes along this lake. In fact, we stopped on the way back, so Solvang's just right up that way, just beyond this lake.
So
We
my
stopped on
brother-in-law,
the way back.
yeah.
Go ahead, Chelsea, you tell the story.
My brother-in-law, Chad, he's driving, and he says, "Whoa, did you see that tarantula in the middle of the road?" And of course, no one saw it, except he's the kind of guy that will turn around and chase down a tarantula. You gotta love that.
Yeah, but the thing is, there were hundreds of cars driving by.
That's true.
Like, we had to, like when he went to turn around, we probably had to wait for a dozen cars. And I'm like, well, if that was a tarantula, it's squished by now. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry, I'm interrupting.
So, no, it's fine. We turn around, we're driving back, and what do you know? There, along the guideline, the white guideline of your road, is a huge tarantula the size of Jason's hand.
Yep, right on the fog line.
Fog line, that's what you call that. Anyway, it was large. We all saw it. Unreal.
And it saw us because it skedaddled.
Campered. So we did have a close encounter with a tarantula.
Yes, and we got to visit Solvang, see the Danish. So Solvang it kind of grew up around an old Spanish mission, and then was abandoned after the Mexican-American War.
Right.
And then I believe in 1911, some Danes, I believe that's what you call someone from Denmark. The Danes moved in. They didn't like the winters in the Midwest, and so they kind of started building their architecture and made it kind of a little Denmark, and it's the Denmark capital of America. It's only like 6,000 people, but really a cute little town.
And it's little. I mean, if you're going there thinking you're going to find Copenhagen or a town like that,
Yep.
you're not. It's tiny and mostly touristy.
Yeah.
I'd say mostly shops.
Yep. It was cute. It was a fun trip. Really fun to hang out with everybody and do that. And then we got back and celebrated Tabitha's birthday. She loved the gifts that Chelsea brought her.
What do you know? Squishmallows.
Squishmallows.
Big for a 10-year-old.
Lots of squishmallows, and she really enjoyed them. And then Chad made some excellent crepes for everybody, and that was...
I was a little disappointed about that. Only because I love my crepes so much. And then he made these delicious crepes.
Okay. All right.
I thought my crepes were the best in the world.
Thought I was going to have to do some expert editing there.
No, they were so good.
They were very good. They were really very good. So
I was
it was
impressed.
delicious. I wasn't disappointed. I was impressed, and they were fantastic. Anyway, it was just really a fun trip. Nice hanging out with Chelsea and the kiddos and Chad, and of course, fun flying.
And Sand Dollar City, those kids had collected probably 50 sand dollars
Holy
the
cow.
week they were there.
Lots of sand dollars.
And we built one of my favorite things.
Oh yeah.
Sandcastle.
Talk about your castle a little bit.
Well, you see, there's a special technique when it comes to building sandcastles that I established when I was quite young on the coast of California.
Just a young sandcastle engineer.
And this is the way I like to do it. I like to fill a bucket with water, fill the
344 descending on the
bucket then with sand, where you have enough water, kind of a slurry, and then you grab the sand and you take it out while it's all dripping wet. You would love this.
I stayed on the deck above the whole time. I got videos and pictures of it though, so...
oh, did you? Okay.
Yep.
And then you let the sand just trickle out of your fingers, and you can make these creepy looking structures, or what I like to call them as trees sometimes. We built a forest.
So another thing is the sea lions. Holy cow, they were everywhere and barking constantly in the background.
Oh yeah, we had to keep the window shut at night because of the barking of the sea lions.
Yep.
I don't think they're there all the time, but this happened to be sea lion season.
Chad says that they're there like twice a year, and it was definitely sea lion season. I was surprised at how many there were.
Oh, they were just lined up like little enchiladas in a pan all along the coastline.
Little fighting enchiladas. They would just bite at each other all the time.
They were, and it was super cute. We had Steven go down there, you know, we stand on the rocks maybe 30 feet from the sea lions, and they were making all kinds of noise, and then Steven, of course, he can make noise right back.
Yep.
And they all stopped and poked their heads up and looked at him and were silent for about 10 seconds.
It's like they got invaded for a moment.
Over 991 Bravo Juliet, taking you left.
So cute. Fun times.
Yep.
Lots of great memories.
An enjoyable trip for sure. Another enjoyable trip that our little airplane provides us. Speaking of our little airplane, we are almost, I changed our cruising altitude because I was looking at the winds, and we're going to do a little bit better at 14,500. So we're almost 14,500, and this is one of those unique trips where we got headwinds both directions. So it's still going to be about a 3.5 hour flight back to Medford. It was nearly 4 hours getting to Oxnard, but the wind shifted just a little bit. It was the wind wasn't a direct wind off our nose, but kind of a quartering headwind, and it shifted just enough to still be a quartering headwind as we head north.
Sling 3755 Golf, contact Cascade approach 124.3. Have a good day.
124.3, 55 Golf, good day.
Temperature 23, dew point 9, Medford altimeter 3006.
Approach experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 10,000 descending on the practice RNAV Yankee 32 into Medford.
Sling 3755 Golf, Cascade approach. Advise with the current ATIS at Medford, altimeter 3005. Maintain VFR.
I have India in Medford, and we'll maintain VFR 55 Golf.
7,000, expect to be visual to runway 32, horizon
Well,
2380.
this is an instrument approach into Medford, so it's different than what we're used to.
Okay.
But it's good to practice these. Yeah, so this is a much different approach, because usually we're right over Ashland.
Sling 55 Golf, contact Medford Tower 119.4.
Medford Tower 55 Golf. Medford Tower, experimental Sling 3755 Golf, 9.5 to the south on the practice RNAV Yankee 32 full stop.
Sling 3755 Golf, Medford Tower, continue inbound.
Continuing inbound, 55 Golf. That just didn't seem high enough. There we go. All right. Good stabilized approach.
Sling 3755 Golf, runway 32, clear to land, cross North Trimmers, departing Airbus 319.
32, clear to land, and I've got that traffic inside, 55 Golf.
Do you really? I don't see it. Where is it?
You can see him rolling out on the runway.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Hey, Medford Tower, November 104 Alpha Lima, we're ready to go on 3-2 at Alpha 1.
RV 104 Alpha Lima, Medford Tower, fly those Jackson 1 departure in VFR conditions, runway 32, cleared for takeoff, traffic's a Sling on a 3-mile funnel.
Okay, 104 Alpha Lima, clear for takeoff on 3-2, Jackson 1 departure.
Wind check.
Wind 3603.
Medford Tower, horizon 2380 on the downwind, runway 32, visual approach.
Horizon 2380, Medford Tower, runway 32, clear to land, traffic's a Sling on a mile funnel.
Horizon 2380, clear to land, runway 32.
Number 2 will follow traffic. This will be a full stop taxi back for...
Hey, first time!
It felt so good.
9552 Hotel, Roger.
It doesn't matter.
But not all landings are pretty. And that was not a pretty one.
I didn't think it was too bad.
Yeah, it's because you've seen just as bad or worse from me.
I don't know about that.